it's Stroud. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down. First down.
All right. 118. What's up?
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At their 48-yard line.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Here's a run going left. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Warriors 70. Ready, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
So, from 37, here's second and 6. Stroud to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. Third down coming up.
6 yards to go.
Where's the hot? 118. Oh, bro.
Stroud gonna set up the throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
To return, it is Turpin. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Dragon 60. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. At 9, Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round picks. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
18.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the Texans are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you pick up a fresh set of downs. He does that. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the touchdown, but got a feeling he's going to get another shot here, this time from the 1.
Here we go.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hold the ready.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Jets first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. With a handoff, here comes Hall. And he's not going to get away. They're going side of midfield.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ready. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside 35.
That's good.
20-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
The 31-yard line.
Let's go.
On the run, here's Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jets get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
All right.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
All right.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
White, Tony. All right. 18. Okay. Button. Look at hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
11 on the play. First down, Texans.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
18. 2 J. Texas.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18. Let's go. South, south, south.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Houston.
18. Let's go. Close.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From the 20, here's second down and 7. Higgins sent in motion. A second down throw for Stroud. Will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's not going to get the first down. They man brought him down in the backfield on third and short. On fourth down, Stroud. This one caught it before. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Mixon. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
On the quick, right?
He'll get this out wide, and he'll take it on in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own
Ready? Here we go. Set. Let go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Toward the boundary, taken in by Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
First down, Texans.
19 Texans. Here we go. 18. Outside.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A short game, down to the 7. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On play action, Stroud. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Texans stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And third down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficient
into space. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, New York. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Houston. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
31-yard line.
Panther 11. Ready? Bronco 8, Warrior 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, a loose football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. No signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he is going to have a Jets first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. First and 10. to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 31-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
At the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
All right.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Deputy! Panther 60! Panther 60! Let go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Go!
Now, faking the give, out to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Inside the 20. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jets, first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, he gets in for sack number 127 in his brilliant career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Already know I got go. Money calling got go. You gotta go if you play on control. Let's go now. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Ready?
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Here's Noel. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Driving start on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
All right. 18. What's that?
Man in motion is Ingram. They'll go play action with Stroud. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, gets past the marker.
First down, Houston.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
All right. 18. 19 Texans. No.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Awkward looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
118. What's that? 11.
Man in motion is Ingram. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
37-yard line.
Here we go, Jack. 70 Timberwolves.
We give to Hall. He did not want to go down there. Carries tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Hey, check that.
Third and inches.
Let's go.
We'll try to run for it with Hall.
Nice job there on third and inches, and you know what, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage, so you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
On the go.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 9. Ready.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's second down and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, here's Hall. They'll knock him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
That's
So
another
we are through three.
first down.
You're watching
First
the
and 10 at
NFL
the 20-yard
on
line.
EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Here's first and 10.
Ready? And up.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Get it. Let go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
A tough spot here. Third
Drop 60,
and
drop 60.
long.
Here we go, Scott. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Nice cowboy 80. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
Back. Ready?
Out wide, here's Smith. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
It's now third.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Throwing here on third and goal. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
Higgins sent in motion.
18, that's it. Good.
Now a handoff, running right. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Here we go.
And the Texans
What 18?
first down.
What's that?
Here's Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Texans.
Higgins sent in motion.
What's that?
Stroud to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
All right.
Man in motion is Ingram.
What's that?
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
18. What's that?
Man in motion is Ingram. From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 45-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
It's first down, and it's Paul. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. He'll go again with Paul. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Reese Paul. Touchdown, Jets. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly...
The ball comes out. Accelerating toward midfield. inside the 20. And can you believe this? He's going to take it the distance. 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Wow. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
All right.
On first down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he's turned that into a gain of 6. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. It's 3rd and 4.
18. Outside.
Stroud to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. They get 15 on that game. It's good for Texans. First down.
A gain of 15.
All right.
Higgins sent in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jets have got it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So,
and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. It was a game played